Hello, my name's Jen Webster and I'm a chartered psychologist here at the Health and Safety Laboratory. And part of my job is to help organisations understand and improve their safety culture using our Ascent model. And one of the questions I'm frequently asked is, what is safety culture? So I thought I'd give you a brief explanation about what it is, why it's important, and how you can measure your safety culture. The term safety culture was first used in an initial report published by the International Atomic Energy Agency way back in 1986, which identified the organisational and managerial failures that contributed to the Chernobyl disaster. And in 1993, HSC's Advisory Committee on the Safety of Nuclear Installations produced their definition of safety culture. They said that safety culture of an organisation is the product of individual and group values, attitudes, perceptions, competencies and patterns of behaviour that determine the commitment to and the style and proficiency of an organisation's health and safety management. Some have described safety culture as an organisation's personality. Another way of thinking about safety culture is the way things are done around here. Now, often you'll see alongside safety culture the term safety climate also being used, and it's not unusual for them to be used interchangeably, even by the experts. And to illustrate the differences between the two, I'd like to use the iceberg metaphor, what you see and what you don't see. Safety climate relates to the perceptions held across the workforce at a given moment in time about the way things are done around here. It's measurable. Safety culture is the underlying shared values, beliefs and habitual working practices that influence health and safety performance, and these are not always apparent. In other words, like this iceberg, the scale and extent of any issues relating to your safety culture may not be in your line of sight. So, why should you measure safety climate? Well, looking back at 30 years of safety climate research, Dov Zohar describes safety climate as a robust leading indicator of health and safety performance. And we know that organisations with a successful health and safety record use an appropriate mix of both leading and lagging indicators. As you can see on the left-hand side, safety climate consists of a number of antecedents. These are the elements that contribute towards a strong safety culture. By understanding the safety climate in your organisation, you can build on your strengths, focus on areas for improvement, and in doing so, you will find you have less injuries and near misses, and a workforce that is both competent, motivated, and engaged to work safely. So I've explained what safety culture is and why you should measure it, but where should you start? It's important to have a plan, and we recommend you use HSL's Ascent model to guide you through the change that you want to make. And you do this through a series of manageable steps. First, build your foundation for what you want to achieve and get the support of key stakeholders in your organisation. Analyse your current safety culture by using HSL's Safety Climate tool to give you a baseline that will act as your anchor moving forward. Focus on your results. Use the survey data to engage and involve the workforce in decisions about what needs to change, and then form an action plan. If you follow the model, you'll be able to make evidence-based decisions to develop your action plan. And finally, you should evaluate how you're doing, as it's important to keep the momentum going as part of your overall plan for continuous improvement. If you'd like to find out more about safety culture or HSL's Ascent model, join us on one of our First Steps webinars and ask for our free white papers by contacting product support@hsl.gsi.gov.uk.